established until he's at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh, well, that's the way it goes.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
The only thing wrong with my big brother, Charlie Brown, is his lack of confidence, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence, his stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority, his lack of
You're a
confidence.
good man, Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
You're the kind of reminder we need.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game, never been able to keep a kite in the air, never won a game of checkers, and never successfully punched a football? Sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands. It truly is a dog's life, filled with many challenges. You try acting excited when that brown-headed kid comes home from school.
You're a prince, and a prince could be king.
Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you please hold still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Linus to study your face. Now, this is what you call a failure face. Notice how it has failure written all over it. Study it carefully. You rarely see such a good example. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in the eyes. Yes, I would say this is one of the finest examples of a failure face you're liable to see for a long while.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
Some days I wake up early to watch the sunrise, and I think how beautiful it is, and how my life lies before me. And I get a very positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sky is so clear and the sun is so bright. How could anything go wrong on a day like this? I'm late.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're the kind of reminder we need. You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and we know you will go very far. Yes, it's hard to believe, almost funny to conceive of a good man you are.
You are kind.
You are kind to all the animals and every little bird. With a heart of gold, you believe what you're told.
Every single solitary word.
You bravely face adversity. You're cheerful through the day. You're thoughtful, brave, and courteous.
You also have some faults, but for the most, let's just say
That
that
you're a good man, Charlie Brown. You're a prince, and a prince could be king. We're a wise and the doors, and they're open any doors. You could go on and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be
Everybody says to me,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
every voice in harmony.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly, and I'm not the kind of guy. Here's a victory. Wonder why they stop to say,
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
never liked me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good man, yes, but I confess I don't know what it means. I want to rise like I should and do everything right, but I lie awake at night
Never sleep,
with questions in my ear.
loud and deep.
I want to join the dance,
Take the leap.
but the answer is then I hear.
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown. You're a good man. You're a Charlie Brown.
Get on the bus.
Get off the bus! Go ahead, get on the bus, Charlie Brown! Don't want to be late for school!
That's right.
Don't want to be late.
Don't want to be late for school. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
There you go
my report on the past. The past has always interested people. I must admit, however, I don't know much about it. I wasn't there when it happened.
Lunchtime is about the worst time of the day for me. Always having to sit here, alone. Of course, sometimes mornings aren't so pleasant either. Waking up and wondering if anyone would really miss me if I never got out of bed. And then there's the night too. Lying there and thinking about all the stupid things I did during the day. And all the hours in between when I do those stupid things. Well, lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. Well, I guess I better see what I've got. Peanut butter. Some psychiatrists say that people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. And when you're really lonely, the peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. Boy, the PTA sure did a good job of painting these benches. There's that little redheaded girl eating her lunch over there. I wonder what she would do if I went over and asked if I could sit and have lunch with her. She'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on a face when it gets laughed in. There's an empty place on the bench next to her. There's no reason why I couldn't just go over and sit there. I could do that right now. All I have to do is stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward, she wouldn't even think of looking at me. In fact, she hardly ever looks at me. I can't remember her ever looking at me. Is there any reason why she shouldn't look at me? Is there any reason in the whole world why she shouldn't look at me? She's looking at me. She's looking at me.
No, Sally, you're thinking of that other dress. The one I wore to the sickness party last week. The one I'm talking about was a very light blue and had a design embroidered around the waist. I don't remember. Something like this, and it had the skirt that went out like this, and these puffy sleeves like this, and a sash like this. Oh, yes, I remember. Yes, well, that was the dress I was wearing when I met Martha last week, and she told me she went just like it.
Lunchtime is among the worst times of the day for me. If that little redheaded girl is still looking at me with this stupid bag on my head, she must think I'm the biggest fool alive. But if she isn't looking at me, then maybe I could take it off quickly and she'd never notice it. On the other hand, I can't tell if she's looking or not until I take it off. But if I never take it off, I never have to know if she was looking or not. On the other hand, it's very hard to breathe in here. She's not looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well. One more lunch hour over with. Only 2,863 more to go. All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly. And I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
I'm sure you can play something nice like April showers. Or even Frere Shaka. Beethoven's nice too. Just imagine, what would you think if someday you and I should get married? Wouldn't you like that if someday we two should get married? My Aunt Marion was right. Never try to discuss marriage with a musician.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Sally, but I think a man could really come closer to it if a director forces of his life into a single goal that he believes in. And I don't think a man's personal search for happiness is a selfish thing either, because by achieving happiness himself, he can help others to find it. Does that make sense to you? We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week.
You know, a princess sort of thing. A white dress and nice slippers and a big ballroom. But I guess that's sort of silly, isn't it, Charlie Brown?
No. Oh, no, not at all. I mean, we all have our little daydreams or ambitions or whatever you want to call them. I mean, there's one I've had myself for years, but
You can tell me, Charlie Brown.
I don't think I should.
Come on, I wouldn't give it away. Please.
Well, I've always wanted to be called Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I like to be real athletic and have everyone call me Flash. I'd like to be so good at
Hey,
everything.
Frida, listen to this!
What's the matter, Sally?
Well, I don't know. I was jumping rope, everything was all right, and suddenly it all seemed so futile.
Beethoven used to be fond of taking long walks in the country. He was always inspired by the beautiful sounds of the countryside.
You blockhead! Come back here with that ball!
Beethoven had nice.
I think I'm losing my flavor.
Hey, Snoopy, we're home from school.
Oh,
Hi there,
Snoopy.
fella. Gosh, it's good to see you.
Oh, Snoopy, you're so adorable.
All right, Snoopy, back in your doghouse. I'll be out later with your supper.
I think Snoopy's such a wonderful dog.
Me too. He's just about the best there is.
They like me. I think they're swell. Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well? Pleasant day, pretty sky, life goes on. Here I lie, not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Faithful friends, always near me. Friendly roads scratch my ear. Little birds come to cheer me every day. Sitting here on my stomach with their sharp little claws, which are usually cold and occasionally painful, and sometimes there are so many that I can hardly stand it. Rats!
I think I'll walk right up to the little redheaded girl and introduce myself. I think I'll introduce myself, and then I think I'll ask her to come over here and sit next to me. I think I'll ask her to sit next to me, and then I think I'll tell her how much I've always admired her. I think I'll flap my arms and fly to the moon.
Yesterday, I was a dog. Today, I'm a dog. Tomorrow, I'll probably still be a dog. There's just so little hope of advancement.
Today is April Fool's Day, Charlie Brown. I think I'll play a little trick on you. I said I think I'll try a little trick. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? You understand this is April Fool's Day? You sure? I want to be certain you understand. Okay? Hey, Charlie Brown, guess what? That little redheaded girl is over there, and she wants to give you a hug and kiss.
Really? Wow, this is fantastic.
April Fool! Just like shooting fish in a barrel.
Snoopy, do you see this stick? I, the human being, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will retrieve it. Hey! I, the dog, could not be less interested.
I got it! I got it!
To an adult. Many men spend their time restoring antique automobiles, building model trains, collecting old telephones, or even studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past. Really? Certainly. And this is good for it helps those men to cope with their everyday problem. Now I'm feeling it's absolutely necessary for me to get my blanket back, so I'm just going to give it a good yank! It's surprising what you can accomplish with some little smooth talking and some fast actions. Got you back again. Delightful. blanket. It's like eating a cone without ice cream. My blanket and me.
Guys, you gotta see this!
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Look at my little baby brother Linus with his little blanket.
There's your little baby brother with his silly blanket.
Well, you know how babies are with their blankets.
What do you mean? It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, 'cause I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independence, I will go away and leave it on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it on the. Don't ever let me do that again.
You're a hopeless case, Linus.
I thought I could do it. I actually thought I could do it. It's foolish, I know it. I'll try to outgrow it, but meanwhile, it's my blanket and me, and me.
And me, and me.
And me.
Linus, do you know what I intend? I intend to be a queen. When I grow up, I'm going to be the biggest queen there ever was. And I'll live in this big palace with a big front lawn and have lots of beautiful dresses to wear. And when I go out in my coach, all the people will see, all the people will wave, and I will shout at them,
believe queen is an inherited title. Yes, I'm quite sure. A person could only become queen by belonging to the royal family of the correct lineage, so that she can assume the throne after the death of the reigning monarch. I can't think of any other possible way you can be queen. I'm sorry, Lucy, but it's true.
And in the summertime, I will go to my summer palace and I'll wear my crown and swimming and everything. And all the people will wave and I will shout at them and... What do you mean I can't be queen?
It's true.
There must be a loophole. This kind of thing always has a loophole. Nobody should be kept from being a king or queen if she wants to be one. It's undemocratic.
Oh, good grief.
It's usually just a matter of knowing the right people. I bet a few pieces of well-placed correspondence, and I get to be a queen in no time.
I think I'll watch television.
I know what I'll do. If I can't be a queen, then I'll be very rich. I'll work and work until I'm very rich, and then I will buy myself a queendom.
Oh, good grief.
Yes! I will buy myself a queendom, and then I'll kick out the old queen and take over the whole operation myself. I will be head queen. Okay, Switch Channels.
Are you kidding me? I'm not one of the royal subjects. What makes you think that you can come right in here and take over?
These 5 fingers. Individually, they mean nothing. But when I curl them together into a single unit, they become a fighting force terrible to behold!
Yes, Your Majesty.
Supper time?
Not yet.
Supper time!
Not yet!
I got a C on my coat hanger sculpture? How could anyone get a C in a coat hanger sculpture? That's the question. Was I judged on the piece of sculpture itself? If so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art? Or was I judged on my talent? If so, is it right that I be judged on a part of life over which I have no control? If I was judged on my effort, then I was judged unfairly, for I tried as hard as I could. Was I judged on what I had learned on this project? If so, then were not you, my teacher, also judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge to me? Are you willing to share my C? Perhaps I was judged on the quality of the coat hangers out of which my creation was made. Now, is this also not unfair? Am I to be judged by the quality of the coat hangers from the dry cleaning establishment that hangs our garments? Is that not the responsibility of my parents? Should they not share my C? Thank you, Miss Afmar. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Little more speed, little more rope, little more wind, little more hope. Gotta get this stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't snag, doesn't droop, doesn't drag. Gotta watch out for every little whoops. Little less speed, little more tack, little less rise, little more slack. Gotta keep my wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get it in the air somehow. Millions of little kids do it every day. They make a kite and poof, it's in the sky. Leave it to me to have the one cool kite who likes to see a little kid cry. Less talk, little more skill, little less luck, little more will. Gotta face this fellow eye to eye. Now that I've seen you chasing moles, climbing trees, digging holes, catching your string on everything passing by, why not fly? Wait a minute. What's it doing? It isn't on the ground. It isn't a tree. It's in the air. Look at that. It's caught the breeze now. It's past the trees now, with room to spare. Oh, what a beautiful sight. And I'm not such a clumsy guy. If I really try, I can really fly out.
How are you today, Sally?
I'm mad. I'm mad at the whole world.
Are you mad at everybody in the whole world?
I'm mad at everybody.
Are you mad at all the animals and the birds and the fish? How about all the trees and the flowers?
I'm mad at them too. I'm mad at everything.
Are you mad at the sky and the stars? Are you mad at the ground? Are you mad at all rocks? Are you mad at cars and buildings and TVs and circuses and roller skates and bracelets?
Did I mention jump ropes?
Are you mad at jump ropes?
I'm especially mad at stupid jump ropes.
This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. That doesn't sound right. Here, Lucy. This is for you. Happy Valentine's Day. You can do it. You just don't get nervous. This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. Take it easy. You can do it. This is for you, Lucy. Merry Christmas. Ah! I'd give anything if that little red-headed girl sent me a Valentine. Maybe she did send me one. Maybe she sent me a Valentine and it's in her mailbox right now. I'm afraid to look. If I look and there's nothing there, I'll be crushed. On the other hand, if she did send me one, I've got to look. Hello? Nothing echoes like an empty mailbox.
I've been thinking about why you didn't get any Valentines, big brother, and I think I finally figured it out. You didn't get any because no one sent you any.
I can't stand it. Look at them laughing and enjoying themselves with their Valentines. I sent a Valentine to everyone I know this Valentine's Day. Did I get any in return? No, not one. I did not get one single Valentine. Everybody gets a Valentine but me. Nobody likes me. I get about as many Valentines as a dog. My stomach hurts. Oh, Lucy, I'm so depressed. Everything is going wrong. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. I think what you need most is to come right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
Do you really think that will help, Lucy?
Certainly.
All right, I'll try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much good at football or baseball or stickball or checkers or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I stand and I scream. Oh, how could there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly blah as me?
Well, that's okay for a starter.
A starter?
Certainly. You don't think mentioning these few superficial failures is going to do you any good, do you, Charlie Brown? Why, Charlie Brown, you really have to delve. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am. And nobody likes me, not Frida, or Shermie, or Linus, or Schroeder,
Or Lucy.
or Lucy,
Or Snoopy.
or... Wait a minute. Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, why was I born just to be one small person is thoroughly, totally, utterly...
Wait! You are not very much of a person,
That's certain.
but yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope.
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have no distinction to be. No one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me.
Yes, it's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
Gosh, you know something, Lucy? I'm beginning to feel better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please.
I couldn't decide between a fudge marble, chocolate, rocky road, vanilla, or butter pecan. And I finally decided to try fudge marble. Then I had to choose between a plain cone and a sugar cone. And I finally decided on a plain cone. So you know what happened? I went outside and dropped the whole thing on the sidewalk. You can't tell me my life isn't a Shakespearean tragedy. Today's my grandfather's birthday.
How old is he?
63. It's hard to believe he was once a human being.
Why is it I always have my supper in the red dish and my drinking water in the blue dish? You know, one of these days I'm going to have my supper in the blue dish and the drinking water in the red dish. Life is just too short not to live it up alone. Schroeder, do piano players make a lot of money?
Money? Who cares about money? This is art, you blockhead. This is great music I'm playing, and playing great music is an art. Are you listening? An art! 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 Art!
You fascinate me. What? What? What?
Call the principal and in the news we've got a holiday like he can't refuse. A day of harmony, a day of music, Beethoven's birthday. A reverential mission, the hope of each musician. No, I'm not the only guy to stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray.
Beethoven Day?
Yes, as the Ludwig van Beethoven, composer, born 1770, died in 1827. Eldest of 3 sons, Ludwig's mother was the daughter of the chief overseer at the palace.
Whatever! Schroeder, I just want you to know that I'm on your side. I want to help you publicity-wise for Beethoven's birthday. After all, this is a really big thing.
Thank you for your support, but I just don't want to see Beethoven's birthday commercialized.
Commercialized?
Yes, the next thing you know, they'll be selling Beethoven t-shirts.
Beethoven Day?
If you're wondering how to start, just blow the music till you know it by heart. We're gonna celebrate, we'll have a Beethoven's birthday.
Beethoven Day,
And when you say the title,
Beethoven Day,
you hear a great recital. You're out of that boy and go stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day. emotion, yet inspired with power. When we all honor the man we adore, on the day we place the newest face on Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Beethoven Day.
A moment of reflection.
Beethoven Day.
A classic golden day. Facing this precious, giving
Beethoven Day.
by every place, we rock that boy and come stand up and say, hooray!
Time for celebrating. Take all the fun. La 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 la. Hooray!
Alright, everybody, out for rabbit chasing.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, come on, Snoopy. It's a magnificent day for rabbit chasing. The air is clear, the sun is shining, the woods and fields like open and inviting.
If it's such a magnificent day, why spoil it for the rabbits?
Oh, come on, Snoopy. Where's that old thrill of chase? Where's your spirit of adventure? What kind of dog are you anyway?
A sleeping dog. You take it from there.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Wasting a perfect day like this. The trail is clear, the scent is fresh. Let's get down there and track us down a big old rabbit.
Well, I get the feeling she's determined. If that's what she wants, she might as well get her money's worth.
Attaboy, we ought to see lots of game today.
Rabbit chasing.
Sometimes, when you're depressed, all you want to do is nothing. All you want to do is lean your head on your arm and stare off into space. Sometimes, this can go on for hours. If you're unusually depressed, you may have to change arms.
Schroeder, what did you do with the picture of me I gave you?
I threw it away.
With your own hands?
Of course.
He touched my picture!
bad time. Maybe if I'm lucky, tomorrow will be a better day.
In some parts of the world, tomorrow is already today, and today is yesterday. If tomorrow is already today, Charlie Brown, there's no way that tomorrow could be a better day.
You're a lot of fun to have around.
Chasing rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits.
Rabbits?
Rabbits!
Rabbits!
Rabbits.
A book report on Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit. Peter
Rabbit!
Peter Rabbit is a stupid book about a stupid rabbit who steals vegetables from other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ugh, 83 to go.
The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it very. I liked the part where it was it reminded me of Robin Hood. And the part where Little John jumped from the rock to the sheriff of Nottingham's back. And then Robin and everyone spoke from the trees in a sudden surprise attack. And they captured the sheriff and all of his goods, and they carried him back to their camp in the woods. And the sheriff was guest at their dinner and all, but he wiggled away and he sounded the call and his man up in the air. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too.
The other people's name was the same. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
In examining a work such as Peter Rabbit, it is important that a superficial characteristic of its deceptively simple plot should not be allowed to blind the readers of its more substantial fabric, of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implication of family pressure so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to perform acts of thievery which he consciously knew were against the law. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor, its conflicting roles as farmer and humanitarian. Peter Rabbit was established at the beginning as a benevolent hero in his own.
If I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all. I'll get a fresh start tomorrow and it's not due till Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure and there'll be lots of pressure. If I wait till tomorrow, I should start writing now. But if I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all.
The name of the rabbit was 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes!
Down came the staff on his head, smash! And Robin fell like a sack full of lead, crash! The sheriff laughed and he left him for dead. Ah! But he was wrong.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Just then an arrow flew in. It was a sign for the fight to begin. And then it looked like the sheriff knew it. Ah! But not for long. Away they ran. Just like rabbits. Run a lot, as you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about.
Rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits.
How do they expect us to write a book report
There were
of
vegetables
any
in the garden.
in just 2
Such
days?
as carrots and spinach and onions and lettuce and turnips and parsley and okra and cabbage and string beans and parsnips and tomatoes, potatoes, asparagus,
It's a rabbit
chives.
Not to mention the extreme pressure exerted on him by his deeply rooted rivalry with Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail.
What will the silence all about a stupid rabbit? It's time for our people's garden. Garden, garden. Our fields are full and we get some values, pressure,
94.95, the very, very, very almond.
A book report on Peter Rabbit. Haven't even started yet.
Here's the World War I flying base, high over France in his Sopwith Camel. Searching for the infamous Red Baron. I must pin him down. Suddenly, anti-aircraft fire, Archie used to call it, begins to burst beneath my plane. The Red Baron has spotted me. Yeah, you can't hit me. Actually, two flying aces never say yeah. I just, drag this car. It's bad enough to have to fight the Red Baron without having the fine weather like this. The sun has broken through. I can see the woods of Monsac below. What's that? A Fokker triplane? Huh, I've got you this time, Red Baron. He's diving down out of the sun. He's tricked me again. I got to run. Come on, top of the camel, let's go. Go, camel, go. I can't take him. He's riddling my plane with bullets. Curse you, Red Baron! Curse you and your kind! Curse the evil that causes all this unhappiness! Here's the World War I flying ace back at the aerodrome in France. He's exhausted, and yet he does not sleep, for one thought continues to burn in his mind. Someday I'll get you, Red Baron. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Oh yeah, that's what you think.
What?
That's my new philosophy. Oh yeah, that's what you think.
Why are you telling me?
What?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it. That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me my new philosophy? The teacher gave me the young last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. Well, I could have told her.
Your new philosophy.
My new philosophy, Miss B, I T, look see, a D, a D. Well, why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
great, Sally, but I've got to go practice Chopin's Nocturne in B flat minor.
No! I like it. No! That's a good philosophy. No, no, no!
That's your new philosophy, huh?
Yes! I mean, no! Just like the bee bee, each new philosophy can fly from tree to tree and keep. When life's a different maze, on alternating days, I choose a different phrase.
Philosophy.
My new philosophy.
Some philosophies are simple. Man does not live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
Leave your message at the sound of the tongue.
Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what comes in. Some take a lifetime.
Mine take a minute.
But Sally, anything that takes only a minute can't be very lasting. For instance, Beethoven took over 2 years to complete his brilliant Ninth Symphony.
No!
I can't stand it!
I can't stand it! I like it! It's like a guarantee, my new philosophy, and things are turning a whole lot brighter. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Why are you telling me? No, I can't stand it. I like this baby. My full philosophy. No, someone has said that we should live each day as the last day of our lives. Ah! This is the last day! This is it! I only have 24 hours left! Help me! Help me! This is the last day! Ah! Clearly, some philosophies are for all people. And that's my new philosophy.
Alright, gang. I want this game to be our biggest and best game of the season. And I want everyone out there playing with everything he's got.
Charlie Brown, I thought up a new strategy for you. Why don't you tell the other team we're going to meet them at a certain place, only it isn't the real place, and when they don't show up, we'll win by forfeit. Isn't that a good strategy? I don't understand these managers who don't want to use good strategy.
The thing we have to remember is spirit and teamwork. If we really grit our teeth and bear down,
That other team was trash talking us, Charlie Brown. I got even with them though. I said, you guys think you're so great? Mozart was writing symphonies when he was your age. That really shut him up.
I'll bet it did. If we really grit our teeth and bear down, I'm sure we can finish off this season
Perhaps
with...
you shouldn't be playing manager, Charlie Brown. Perhaps you should be bench manager. That's a great idea. You'd be a great bench manager, big brother. You can say, bench do this, or bench do that. When we get to the playing field, you can even be in charge of where we put the bench. You can say, let's put the bench here, or let's put the bench there.
I can't stand it!
What's the sense of our playing if we know we're going to lose? If there was even 1,000,000 to 1 chance we might win, it would make some sense. Yeah.
Well, there may not be 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but I'm sure there's at least 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance.
Yeah!
Come on, give me a T!
T!
Give me an E! Give me
E!
an A!
A!
Give me an M!
M!
You've got
T!
There is no team like the best team, which is our team right here. We will show you we're the best team in the very little league this year. And in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game, and the championship is ours.
Dear Pen Pal, you'll never guess what happened today at the baseball game. It's hard to believe what happened today at the baseball game. I was the manager, Schroeder was catcher, and all of the team was the same. As always, but somehow or other, disaster struck at the baseball game. Balls, 2 strikes, the bases were loaded with 2 men out. I pitched my curve, but somehow he hit it a good, strong cloud. Lucy, I hollered, it's coming right to you. She caught it as easy as pie, and then dropped it. I don't think it's good for a team's morale to see their managers cry. Snoopy helped out by fighting a run and catching the ball in his teeth. Linus caught flies from a third-story window by holding his blanket beneath. Yes, we had 42, no one could argue with that. And one run would win us the game as I came up to
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown.
All right, Charlie Brown, we are all behind you. Sort of. I mean, this kid can't pitch. He pitches like my grandmother, Charlie Brown. Now all you have to do is bear down. Just bear down. And when he gets first, watch me for my signal. Got a flash?
With the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game.
And the championship is ours. Ours.
2 men were on with 2 outs and me with 1 strike to go.
One strike.
Then I saw her, this cute little red-headed girl I know. Firmly I vowed I would win it for her, and I shouldered my bat and I swung. Dear pen pal, I'm told where you live is really quite far. Would you please send directions on how I can get where you are? Your friend, Charlie Brown.
Sorry to have to say it right to your face, Lucy, but it's true. You're a very crabby person. I'm sure your crabbiness has probably become so natural to you now that you're not even aware when you're being crabby, but it's true just the same. No, I hope you don't mind me saying this, and you'll take it in the spirit that it's meant. I think we should be all open to learn anything about ourselves. I think Socrates was very right when he said one of the first rules in life for anyone is to know thyself. Well, I guess I've said about enough. I hope I haven't offended you or anything.
Well, what's Socrates got to do with it anyway, huh? Who was she anyway? Did she ever get to be queen? Tell me that. Did she ever get to be queen? Did she ever get to be queen? Who was Socrates anyway? Know thyself.
Hey Snoopy, you wanna come out and help me get my arm back in shape? Now watch for this one. It's a new fastball.
Excuse me a moment, Charlie Brown, but I wonder if you mind answering a few questions.
Certainly, Lucy.
Well, I'm conducting a survey to enable me to know myself better. And first of all, I'd like to ask, on a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 as above average, and 90 as exceptional, where would you rate me in regards to crabbiness?
Well,
Your balance need not be signed, and all answers will be held in strictest confidence.
Still, Lucy, that's a very hard question to answer.
You may have a moment to think it over if you want, or we can come back to that question later.
I think I'd like to come back to it if you don't mind.
The next question deals with certain character traits that you may have observed. In regarding my personality, would you say mine is A, forceful, B, pleasing, or C, objectionable? Would that be A, B, or C? Which one would you say to that, Charlie Brown? A, B, or C? Which one would you say? Charlie Brown,
Well, I guess I'd have to say forceful, Lucy.
Forceful, I see. Well, we'll make a check mark at the letter A. Now, would you rate my ability to get along with other people as poor, fair, good, or excellent?
I think that depends a lot on what you mean by get along with other people.
You know, make friends, sparkle in a crowd, that sort of thing.
Do you have a place for abstention?
Certainly, I'll just put a check mark at none of the above. The next question deals with physical appearance. In regarding my beauty, would you say I am stunning, mysterious, or intoxicating?
Well, gee, Lucy, I don't know. You look just fine to me.
Stunning. All right, Charlie Brown, I think we should get back to that first question. On a scale of 0 to 100, standard...
Remember the question, Lucy.
Well?
51?
51 is your crabbiness rating for me. All right, then, that about does it, I guess. Thank you very much for helping me with the survey, Charlie Brown. Your cooperation has been greatly appreciated.
Anytime, Lucy. Come along, Snoopy.
Oh, one more question. Would you answer yes or no to the question, is Lucy Van Pelt the sort of person you would want to have as president of your club or civic organization?
Yes, by all means, Lucy.
Very well, then that about does it, I guess. Thank you. Well, who asked you? 51, none of the above. Schroeder was right. I can already feel myself being filled with the glow of self-awareness. Oh, hi, Sally. 110, C, poor, none of the above, no. And what are you going to do about the dent that you made in my bicycle? It's amazing how fast word of these surveys get around. Oh, Linus, I'm glad you're here. I'm conducting a survey and I'd like to ask you a few questions. Sure, go ahead. First question is, on a scale of 0 to 100, using a standard of 50 as average, 75 as above average, and 90 as exceptional, where would you rate me in regards to crabbiness?
You're my big sister.
That's not the question.
No, but that's the answer.
Come on, Linus, answer the question.
Lucy, I know very well that if I give any sort of an honest answer to the question, you're going to slug me.
Linus, a survey that is not based on honest answers is like a house that is built on a foundation of sand. Would I be spending my time trying to conduct this survey if I didn't expect complete candor in all the responses? I promise not to slug you. Now, what number would you give me as to your crabbiness rating?
95.
It's a woman's prerogative to change her mind. Now I add these two columns, and that gives me my answer. There, it's done. Now let's see what we've got. It's true. I'm a crabby person. I'm a very crabby person, and everybody knows it. I've been spreading crabbiness everywhere I go. I'm a super crab. It's a wonder anyone will still talk to me. It's a wonder I have any friends at all, or even associates. I've done nothing but make life miserable everywhere. I've done nothing but breed unhappiness and resentment. Where did I go wrong? How could I be so selfish? How could...
What's the matter, Lucy?
Don't talk to me, Linus. I don't deserve to be spoken to. I don't deserve to breathe the air I breathe. I'm no good, Linus. I'm no good.
That is not true, Lucy.
Yes, it is. I'm no good, and there's no reason at all why I should go on living on this face of the planet.
Yes, there is.
Name one. Just give me one single reason why I should still serve to go on living on this earth.
Well, for one thing, you got a little brother who loves you.
Every now and then, I say the right things.
Of course it's surprising, but I'm sure Lucy knows now she can't be crabby anymore.
Anymore.
Where is everybody? I told them to be here.
You told him to be here.
If we don't rehearse, we can't sing at the assembly tomorrow.
The assembly tomorrow.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Linus. Lucy.
Give me that pencil, you blockhead.
No, not till you give back my crayon.
That's my best pencil, you block. If you don't give me that pencil, I'll tell Sally what she said
Stop
about her.
that. We've got to rehearse. You're late.
What did you say about me, Linus?
He said, Lucy.
Stop that.
Sorry I'm late. Snoopy
There's
was...
no time to be sorry.
What did you say?
He said,
Quiet. Now remember, this is a mood piece. We must paint a picture with music and words. And concentrate. Remember, adagio con brio.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where
pencil.
Where seldom is heard a discouraging word.
Not on your life.
And the skies are not cloudy all day.
Don't tell me what you told me. Give me that pencil, you blockhead!
Home, home on the range.
Give me my pencil!
No! Where the deer
Not until you promise not to tell her.
play.
What are you trying to do? Stifle my freedom of speech!
Seldom is heard
Give me my
a
pencil!
discouraging word.
No promise, no
And the
pencil!
skies are not cloudy all day.
What pencil?
Oh, give me a
Give me that pencil! Linus, you said it's there!
Sing.
flows leisurely down the street.
Why did you take Sally's pencil?
And the graceful white swan goes gliding along.
What's he call me?
He
He said you were an enigma. An enigma?
Enigma.
Boy, that makes me. What a terrible thing to call it. What's an enigma? Never heard of. What's an enigma?
What's an enigma?
Hey, she still got my pencil!
Where seldom is heard a discouraging word.
And the skies are not cloudy all day.
I was wondering when it was that dogs first began to be regarded as man's best friend.
Probably right after the invention of cookies. My teeth are tingling again. I feel like I've just got to bite someone before sundown or I'll go stark raving mad. And yet, I know society frowns upon such an action. So what happens? I'm stuck with tingly teeth.
Each family has a chain of command. And do you know who's the lowest on that chain? Yes, it's the dog. The dog is the lowest. Do you understand that? I said, do you understand that?
They just hate it when you stare at them like this.
Hi, Linus. Where are you going?
Lucy's teaching me, Charlie Brown. She said her sister's responsible for the education of her little brother, so she's teaching me. Come along,
Linus.
intelligent.
Do you see this tree? It is a fir tree. It's called a fir tree because it gives its fur coats. It also gives its wool in the wintertime.
I never knew that before. That's very interesting.
This is an elm tree. It's very little, but it will grow up into a giant tree. An oak, you can tell how old it is by counting its leaves.
Oh, that's fascinating, Lucy.
Now, wait a minute, Lucy. I don't mean to
And
interfere.
way up there, those fluffy little white things, those are clouds, they make the wind blow. And way down there, those tiny little black things, those are bugs, they make the grass grow. Is that so? That's right, they run around all day long, tugging and tugging at each tiny seedling until it grows into a great tall blade of grass.
Boy, that's amazing.
Come along, Linus. And this thing here, it's called a hydrant. They grow all over, and no one seems to know just how a little thing like that gives so much water. Do you see that bird? It's called an eagle. But since it's little, it has another name, a sparrow. And on Christmas and Thanksgiving, we eat them.
Lucy, how can you say that? I can't sit idly by and listen to your wild...
And way up there, the little stars and planets make the rain that falls in showers. And when it's cold and winter is upon us, the snow comes up, just like the flowers.
Now, Lucy, I know that's wrong. Snow doesn't come up, it comes down.
After it comes up, the wind blows it around, so it looks like it's coming down, but actually, it comes up out of the ground like grass. Snow comes up, Charlie Brown, snow comes up.
Oh, good grief.
Lucy, why is Charlie Brown banging his head against that tree?
To loosen the bark to make the tree grow faster. Come along, Linus. Pull out Sound can make the wind blow, bugs can make the grass grow. So, there you go. These are little known facts that you know.
My stomach clock just went off. It's supper time and Charlie Brown has forgotten to feed me. Here I lie, a withering hollow shell of a dog, and there lies my supper dish, empty. But it's all right. He'll remember. When no furry friend comes to greet him after school, then he'll remember, and he'll rush out here to the doghouse, but it'll be too late. There will be nothing left but the dried carcass of the former friend who used to love to run and play so happily with him. Nothing left but the bleached bones.
Hey, Snoopy, are you asleep or something? I've been standing here a whole minute with your supper.
Supper time? Supper time? Behold the brimming bowl of meat and meal, which is brought forth to ease our hunger. Behold the flowing flagon moist and sweet, which has been sent to slake our thirst.
Okay, there's no need for big production. Just get down off that doghouse and eat.
It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. Oh, it's supper time. Very best time of day. It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. And when supper time comes, can't go be far away. Bring on the dog food, bring on the boat, bring on the bacon and fill the eggs. It's supper time. Oh, it's supper Woo! Bring on the dog, bring on the boat, bring on the barrel and pull me home. Supper, 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 supper time. Wintertime's nice with the ice and snow. Summertime's nice with a place to go. Bedtime, overtime, halftime too. They just can't hold a candle to my supper time. Woo! Bring on the hamburger, bring on the bun. Happy's little puppy loves everyone. It's supper, 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 supper. Super supper, supper, supper. Super supper time.
Now, why can't you eat your meal quietly and calmly like any other normal dog?
What's wrong with making mealtime a joyous occasion? Supper, 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 supper.
believe that is a star, but it could be a planet, you know, or even a satellite.
It could be a satellite. I wonder. Well, we'll never know by just standing here. Where are you going? I'm going over here to get a closer look.
I like to sit up here after supper time and listen to the sounds of the night. But something seems to be missing. Oh! In my opinion, that's exactly what it needed.
I'm so happy. That little red-haired girl dropped her pencil. It has teeth marks in it. She nibbles her pencil. She's human. It hasn't been such a bad day after all. Happiness is finding a pencil.
Pizza with sausage, telling the time.
Happiness is learning to whistle.
Tying your shoe for the very first time. Happiness is playing the drill in your own school band.
And happiness is walking hand in hand. Happiness is 2 kinds of ice cream.
Knowing a secret.
Climbing a tree.
Happiness is 5 different crayons.
Catching a firefly, setting him free.
Happiness is being alone every now and then.
And happiness is coming home again.
Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
Happiness is having a sister, sharing a sandwich, getting along.
Happiness is singing together when day is day. And happiness is those who sing with you. Happiness is those who sing with you. Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too.
For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Thank you.